Let's be real. You've been soft for too long. Not because you're weak, because comfort was always available. Every time discipline called, you hit snooze. Every time the gym waited, you made an excuse. Every time pain showed up, you chose pleasure instead. And now you feel it. That quiet emptiness, that frustration, that invisible weight. You look in the mirror and think, I should be further than this. I should look different. People should respect me by now. But they don't, because respect isn't given. It's earned through visible proof. And right now, you're showing them nothing. Here's the painful truth most men never face. Your body tells the world exactly who you are. Your posture, your shoulders, your gut, your jawline. People make judgments in seconds, not minutes. Seconds. Before you even speak, they already know if they can push you around, if they should listen, if you matter. And what is your body saying right now? That you're undisciplined, that you quit when things get hard, that you're average. That's why you don't get the respect you crave, not because people are cruel, but because you haven't built anything worthy of respect yet. But here's what nobody tells you. The body and the mind are the same war. You cannot build one without the other. Every rep you complete is a promise kept to yourself. Every morning you show up is proof you're not a liar. Every drop of sweat is evidence that you're becoming a man who follows through. Most men train their muscles, but never train their identity. They lift weights, but still think like victims. And that's where they lose. Not in the gym, in their own head. What scares me isn't where you are right now. What scares me is where you'll be in 5 years if nothing changes. Same soft body, same weak excuses, same quiet desperation. Watching other men get promoted, watching other men get the girl, watching other men walk into rooms and command attention, while you stand in the background, invisible, forgettable. That future is already loading. It's already downloading into your life, unless you interrupt it, unless you declare war, unless you decide the old me dies today.
30 days. That's all it takes to change everything. Not a year, not a lifetime. 30 days of war. 30 days of becoming unrecognizable. But you need a battle plan, not motivation, not inspiration. A system that forges unbreakable discipline and a body that demands respect. Here it is. Step 1. Kill the morning coward. The first decision of your day sets the tone for everything. Most men wake up and grab their phone. They scroll, they dopamine spike. They start the day weak and reactive. That version of you dies tomorrow. When your alarm hits, you move like a soldier under attack. Feet on the floor within 5 seconds. No negotiation, no snooze. You go straight to the floor and do 50 push-ups before your brain even knows what's happening. You're not asking permission from your feelings. You're commanding your body. This single act rewires your identity. You become a man who does hard things immediately. Not later, not when you feel ready. Immediately. Win the first 5 minutes, and you win the day. Lose the first 5 minutes, and you're chasing respect you already gave away. Step 2. Starve the softness. Your body is built in the kitchen and revealed in the gym. But more importantly, your discipline is forged in what you say no to. Sugar, processed garbage, late-night junk. These aren't just calories, they're chains. Every time you say yes to trash food, you're telling yourself, my pleasure matters more than my word. That's why most men stay invisible, not because they don't train, but because they never learned to say no to themselves. For 30 days, you remove all processed sugar, all fried food, all alcohol, all excuses. You eat like a man who respects his own temple. Meat, eggs, water, vegetables. Simple fuel for a war machine. When your friends order pizza and you eat clean, that's not deprivation, that's power. That's the feeling of a man who controls himself while others are slaves to cravings. Step 3. Forge the respected body. 5 workouts per week, no exceptions. Push, pull, legs, repeat. Compound lifts become your new religion. Deadlifts, squats, bench press, overhead press, rows. These movements don't just build muscle, they build testosterone, they build posture, they build presence. When a man walks into a room with broad shoulders and a straight spine, conversations shift. People make space. Something primal happens. But here's the secret. You're not training for vanity. You're training for respect. Every rep is a deposit into your own self-trust account. Every set completed is proof you're not the same man who quit last month. Track everything. Write down every workout. Let the numbers climb. The log never will. Your feelings will lie to you constantly. The log never will.
Step 4. Silence the weak voice. Inside your head lives an enemy. It whispers things like, just skip today. You deserve rest. One day won't hurt. You've already done enough. That voice has been running your life for years, and it has kept you small. From this day forward, you treat that voice like an intruder, not a friend, not reason, an enemy trying to sabotage your transformation. Every time it speaks, you respond with action. The voice says rest, you do another set. The voice says quit, you add more weight. The voice says this is too hard, you smile and keep moving. This is the real battlefield, not the gym floor, the 6 inches between your ears. The man who conquers his own mind becomes unstoppable. The man who obeys his feelings stays average forever. Which one are you becoming? Step 5. Become visible. The first week, nobody will notice. The second week, you'll notice. Better sleep, sharper mind, a strange new energy. By week 3, others start looking. Your posture has changed. Your jawline is sharper. There's something different behind your eyes. And by day 30, you walk into rooms differently. You don't need to announce yourself. Your body already did. People treat you with a respect you never had to demand, not because you're arrogant, but because you've become undeniable. That's the reward. Not just the muscle, not just the mirror, the way the world responds to a man who clearly respects himself. That's what you've been missing. That's what you've been craving. And now it's yours. Here's the truth that changes everything. You're not lazy. You trained yourself to quit. You're not weak. You just built weak habits. You're not destined for average. You just never waged war on your own comfort. The old version of you survives on excuses. The new version survives on discipline. The old version waits for motivation. The new version moves regardless. The old version hopes for respect. The new version commands it through action. That old version dies today, right now, not Monday, not next month, today. The 30-day countdown begins the moment you stop watching and start moving. Your future body is waiting. Your future mind is waiting. Your future respect is waiting. Go take what's yours. No more waiting. No more softness. No more invisible years. Become the man they can't ignore. Become the man you always knew you could be. The war starts now. Subscribe.